Good afternoon, guys. I wanted to talk to you about using a artificial sweetener as a type 1 diabetic and with keto. With being a type 1 diabetic, we all think, oh, artificial sugar is fine to use, but not all of them are the same. And not all people can react to artificial sugars the same way. You know, even though they say no calories and no glycemic index, it's not true. I know for a fact that when I drink a diet Dr. Pepper, which has been now a year since I've had one, it raises my my blood sugar. It goes up. And it's like, okay, well, wait, I'm drinking a diet soda. Why should it do that? Well, because every artificial sweetener is different. So you have to kind of test them and see which one will not raise your blood sugar. But when you're on keto, anybody on keto, they don't really say you should use any artificial sweetener. You really shouldn't even be using anything sweet. So the reason for that is because your brain is telling you, oh, that's sweet and I want more and more and more. So you really want to try to cut it out. But if you would like some examples of which sugars to try when you're a type 1 keto person, maybe stevia, the Truvia you could try. One called monk fruit extract. It's all natural, but look at the labels because a lot of the monk fruit also has different artificial sweeteners in them. So I thought this one here was just monk fruit, but it happens to be stevia, monk fruit, and then on the back of it, it tells you there's erythritol in it. Well, erythritol derives from corn, and it can make people's blood sugar go up. So, and this has 2 carbs per packet, which is a lot when you think you're only eating 20 carbs. So that one's out the window. I'm not using it any longer. I'm trying to use none. The only time I ever used that was in my coffee, but now I've discovered a new way to make coffee that is so much better tasting without sugar or cream in it. So that's my goal right now. But a lot of places will tell you that you can use erythritol. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol, and anytime it says sugar alcohol, that's another fake sugar for you. So you want to make sure what you are actually getting in an artificial sugar, or just don't use them. That's the best way to say it. Anything you're going to make with a artificial sweetener, like a cake or a muffin, you shouldn't eat anyway because you've got other things in there that are going to cause carbs. Really, the best thing to eat when you're doing keto and when you want to keep the carbs down are eggs, meat, and cheese. Some cheese, harder cheese is the best, but that's really what you should be eating. And I always say heavy cream in your coffee, and yes, that's what you want to be doing, especially for the first, 8-10 weeks even. I've been on this for a year now, and I'm still having cream in my coffee. But this week, I have cut it down to only 3 tablespoons in my 20-ounce cup of coffee. And that's all I have now. So I'm cutting it back. This is my goal. But my blood sugar, the way I've been eating, I eat, as much as I want once a day, and of meat and eggs and any kind of meat or more meat. I ate steak today. I ate Spam today. I ate liverwurst today. That was my one meal with a bunch of eggs. And it was so good, and my blood sugar hasn't gone over 75. So it's like, this is the way I need to eat for being a type 1 diabetic on keto. Hopefully this helps you out, and hopefully you've learned something. If you subscribe to my channel and you watch my videos, I'll put more up, but I have to see a want for people wanting to watch, okay? Have a good afternoon, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.